Welcome to The Explainer. Today we're going to dive into a text that's almost 500 years old to pull out a timeless lesson about love, authenticity, and, the sneaky ways we all fool ourselves.
So, our guide for this journey is Teresa of Avila. And yeah, she lived in the 16th century, a world totally different from ours, but her insights into our psychology, they feel like they could have been written yesterday. She's really tackling a universal problem. How do we know if we're the real deal, or if we're just really good at acting like it?
Teresa kicks things off with this razor-sharp observation. It's kind of funny, she says. She sees all these people claiming they're ready for these huge, noble sacrifices. But then, they completely fall apart over the tiniest criticism. It's a brilliant way to show that massive gap between the heroic person we imagine we are and, well, our petty, everyday reality.
So what's the big goal here? What are these people chasing that makes them so worried about how they look? Well, Teresa calls it a state of divine union. Okay, and this part is absolutely crucial. For Teresa, this union isn't about feeling all warm and fuzzy during prayer or having some kind of mystical experience. Not at all. It's about getting to a place where, as she puts it, your own will just lines up with God's will. It's about your choices, your actions, day in and day out.
To explain how this works, Teresa uses this incredible metaphor. She says the soul has to be like a silkworm. It has to go through this total transformation, basically a death to its old self, all its old habits and wants, so it can become something completely new and beautiful. And she's very clear, you can't skip this step. But as you can imagine, getting there is really, really hard. And the biggest obstacle? It's not some big, scary monster out there. Nope, it's our own mind and its amazing ability to lie to us.
Teresa points to these internal roadblocks, and she calls them pests, like little termites gnawing away at our good intentions. And look what they are: self-love, self-esteem, jumping to judge other people. These aren't exactly dramatic movie-level sins, are they? They're the quiet, everyday thoughts that keep us trapped in our own heads and stop us from actually growing.
And this slide just lays out the central trap perfectly. We get so caught up in the illusion of progress. We think that feeling of devotion is the real thing. We cook up these grand plans to go save the world, but we completely ignore the person sitting right next to us who needs a hand. True union, Teresa insists, is found in actual works, in doing stuff, not in our abstract feelings.
So this brings us to the biggest question in the whole chapter. If you can't trust your own feelings, and if your best intentions might just be vanity in disguise, how in the world can you know if you're on the right track? How do you cut through your own BS?
All right, so how do we get out of this maze of self-deception? Well, this is where Teresa offers up a simple, really powerful, and basically foolproof test. She calls it the most certain sign.
And here it is. This is the heart of it. You can lie to yourself all day long about how spiritual you are. You can convince yourself you're a saint in private. But as Teresa points out, you just can't fake how you treat other people. Your actions, out in the open, are the hard evidence.
And get this, she doesn't just say the two are connected. She says they're proportional. The more you grow in one, the more you grow in the other. They're a perfect reflection. You want to know how deep your spiritual life is? Don't look inside. Look at how you treat the people around you. It's that simple and that hard.
And this isn't just some big, abstract idea. Teresa is super practical. She gives us a literal how-to guide for what this love in action actually looks like.
You can really hear how passionate she is about this. All the prayer in the world, all the good feelings, they don't mean a thing if they don't lead to action. The feelings are extra. It's the works that matter.
So here's her playbook. Step 1, you see someone in need. Step 2, you actually empathize. You feel their struggle like it's your own. Step 3, you do something about it. And not just a token gesture, but something that might actually cost you. And step 4, this is the kicker. You do it all while forgetting about your own spiritual feelings, letting go of any of those comforts you think you're missing out on.
So when you boil it all down, the ultimate takeaway from this 500-year-old guide is just incredibly direct. The real measure of your inner life isn't your private feelings or your great intentions. It's your public actions. It's how you love other people, especially when it's hard and when it costs you something.
And that just leaves us with this final, really provocative question to chew on. Teresa is suggesting that maybe true authenticity, real growth, isn't found by looking deeper and deeper inside ourselves, but by turning our focus completely outward, to the people around us. It's a radical idea. And maybe, just maybe, it's the truest test of love there is.